Australian Farm Institute is convening a conference at the Crown Promenade in Melbourne on the 15th and 16th of June on harvesting the benefits of digital agriculture. And we're delighted to be having Lisa Prasak from Prasak Advisors as our keynote speaker at our dinner on the 15th of June. Welcome, Lisa. And if you could tell us a little bit about Prasak Advisors and what you're going to be speaking about.
Sure, Richard. Thank you. And Prasak Advisors, what we focus on is sensors, connectivity, and analytics to make decisions in agriculture and food systems. So that's most of our work, and we spend a lot of time in the field, in the paddock, at the dairy side, looking at tools and how to best improve them for information to make good decisions.
Oh, that's great. So you must see a lot of really interesting stuff. I know you work with a lot of big food and agriculture companies in the US and globally. What are some of the things you're seeing that are really exciting you at the moment?
So a couple of things that are exciting to us at the moment. One is working in the dairy industry and seeing the intersection of the sensors that we're putting on the animals and also tracking what they're ingesting, as well as connecting with the genetics of those animals and tying that specifically to the food we're trying to create. So for example, one of the things is looking at the genetics specific to mozzarella production and what the animal is ingesting, and looking at a profile we'd want for, say, a caprese salad mozzarella as opposed to a Sicilian pizza mozzarella. And looking at that also from a flavors overlay perspective and not just the cheese itself. So there's all these different layers happening through that supply chain that are very unique and interesting. And what's particularly of interest to me is the semiconductor industry and the sensor technology companies out of the Western United States collaborating with the dairymen in the Netherlands to bring together the genetics and the sensor robotics to answer these kinds of questions.
Wow, that sounds fascinating. I mean, data sort of driving the fact that we can now get different flavoured milk from different cows to have different types of mozzarella. I think that's sort of really showing that the implications of digital agriculture and data through the value chain are really starting to go way beyond the farm gate and be much more wider impact than just on farm.
Yes, and beyond the farm gate, what's really driving that is consumer preference.
Yeah.
So we're getting more and more specialized in meeting those demands.
Okay. And Lisa, I know you've been to Australia before. What are you hoping to see this time?
Well, so Richard, one thing we talked about is how I was blown away visiting Toowoomba with the 747s that take off near daily with fruits and vegetables to China. And what I'm hoping this time around is to see what's afoot in the southern part of Australia, and in particular, the interesting food initiatives happening in Tasmania.
That's fantastic. Look, really looking forward to getting you out here and hearing you speak. The Australian Farm Institute Harvesting the Benefits of Digital Agriculture Conference at the Crown Promenade, 15th and 16th of June. Please go to the Australian Farm Institute website at farminstitute.org.au to get more information and register. Thanks, Lisa, and we'll see you next month.
Thanks, Richard.